Thanks for tuning in to KDBM, your home for Fulton Flyers basketball. Final score tonight from Fulton neighborhood, Flyers 88, Huskies 92. We'll send you back to regularly scheduled programming. Spork in the Road podcast, special Christmas episode, already in progress.
To reach for. There's a certain kind of feeling unique to Christmas that's more complex than simple joy and happiness. Christmas brings feelings of wonder and awe, magic, feelings of warmth and tradition, family, togetherness, layers of history. It brings feelings of nostalgia, of loss and longing. So, the ideal Christmas card, to me, allows whoever is getting the card to tap into all of these sentiments all at once, depending on their experiences. Because it's not just a happy birthday or a congratulations, it's so much more.
It's like in architecture. Every person walks into a structure or a house, comes into that experience with a totally different background. You know, how can that structure mean different things to every single visitor, but still have this underlying truth to it, or universal quality, or identity?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what your traditions are. You know, everyone's different. But there are certain things that we can all feel, and we can all relate to in a deep down, instinctive sense.
So, Jack, let's talk about the book, Celebrating Christmas, A Complete History from Constantine to Crosby. How'd you find yourself writing this one?
Well, when you've been writing greeting cards for as long as I have, you start to think beyond the card itself. At least that's what happened with me. I became curious about the history of celebrating Christmas, the presents, the carols, the whole culture of Christmas, and I was surprised to find out that it goes back over 1,000 years. So knowing that, it didn't take too long to get enough material for the whole book.
So is there a favorite piece of Christmas trivia that you uncover that you could tease us with?
Oh, sure. Let's see. Have you guys ever heard of Oliver Cromwell?
Oliver Cromwell. No. Yeah?
No.
Yeah, well, Oliver Cromwell was the Lord Protector of England. He only ruled from 1653 to 1658. But you're not going to believe this. Cromwell abolished the celebration of Christmas.
What?
What? No way.
Oh, no, come on. Why would anybody do that?
That's messed up.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? The government imposed penalties on anyone found holding or attending Christmas church services, and it was ordered that shops and markets stay open on December 25th, just like any other day. See, to Cromwell and the Puritans, the secular celebrations of Christmas had become too rowdy and raucous. And from a religious standpoint, they thought that only Sundays were strictly observed as holy days for worship. No other days, like the holidays we celebrate today, could be holy days, as they had no warrant in Scripture. This even carried over to the American colonies. Can you imagine if by the time you and I came around, Christmas was just some forgotten pastime?
Oh, God, man.
Well, you'd be out of a job for one, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
It's certainly funny to think about.
But to be honest, there's someone out there listening to this right now, in over their heads in stress, thinking, yeah, it might be nice.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, thanks so much for joining us, Jack, and Merry Christmas.
Yeah, thanks, Jack.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and happy holidays to both of you.
Good little chat.
I'll be looking for one of your cards at the mall.
For more information on Jack and to order his book, Celebrating Christmas, A Complete History from Constantine to Crosby, visit his website at jackmarleycards.com. A special thanks goes out to our guest Jack, to our interviewers extraordinaire Joe Rivers and Kevin Barden, and to everyone listening at home during this holiday season. This episode was written, produced, edited, narrated, and music by Scott Barden. For more information on Rivers Barden Architects, visit riversbarden.com.
Good evening and welcome back to our special Christmas Eve programming here on KDBM and 50th Street Radio. Up next, we'll feature our Best Of playlist, voted on by you, the listeners. Your favorite music from 5 years of Drew House Christmas. And just an hour away is the 2017 broadcast of Drew House Christmas live from Minneapolis. Stay tuned. no.
Whoa, Stan, relax. We'll just have Carol write up some new copy. It's fine. No, Carol? Come on, Scott. Not just anyone can write up a good advertisement. What's just four of them? Especially Carol.
No offense taken, Stan.
It has got to be the originals. Or the advertisers, they're going to kill me. All right, Stan, do what you can. But remember, we've got to be in Studio 4 for the walkthrough, and then we hit the air in an hour. Scott, I am keenly aware. Stop reminding me of how little time there is. Carol, coffee. Come on, we gotta find them. Let's go. No, I already looked in there. Okay, attention everyone. We are meeting now. Gather around. Come, Barb. Okay, yes, come over. Great, let's run down the checklist, everyone. Scott, first off, we've got the music organized, yeah? Yes, sir, the music is all good to go. Ready, Gus? Good. And Cookie, how's your consumer piece coming?
All cut and loaded in, sir. Ready for broadcast.
Excellent. Allow me as station manager to say we're absolutely excited beyond belief to be able to add Cookie Douglas to our Drew House lineup this year.
Well, it's been my dream to sneak my way into the Drew House Christmas since I started at the station. So thanks, everyone, for having me.
Oh, it's our pleasure, Cookie, really. We're all super excited to have an extra helping of Christmas cookie this year. Yeah. Okay. Moving right along. Stan, I assume your ad reads are ready? Stanley? Where's Stan? I thought I just saw him. No, that was somebody else. Stan! Yes, boss. Yes, I'm here. Please tell me you're ready. Thumbs up. Well, you see, Gus, the thing is we had a little bit of an accident, and probably Carol. We left him in a room in a lost place, brother, and they got lost. Gotta be kidding me. This is just... We lost them. We're running national now, Stan. These are national advertisers. You can't misplace the ads. I know, sir. I know we're national. It's adding a lot of pressure to the situation. We'll find them. Carol and I will get them. Don't you mess this up, Stanley Ouncer, or else. I'll go help them out. You guys take it from here. I think we're pretty well organized. Good work, gang. And thanks, Gus. Thank you, Scott. Thank you. Hey, Stan, buddy, you all right? Do you want some help? You gotta help me find them. If we don't find these ads, I could lose my job. And then my wife, Ann, would have to pick up more hours playing the organ at church. But that's kind of the point, is that church is only certain hours, so maybe we have to start a new church. Stan, just stop, man. Good grief, you're probably not getting fired. Listen, why don't you go lay down for a bit? Here, Studio 2. It's nice and dark and quiet. Take a little nap. Carol and I will keep looking for the ads, and I'll come and wake you up before the show. You really gotta de-stress, man. Relax a bit. A nap? What are you, nuts? They'll definitely get fired. Stan, I insist. Go on. Come on. I got this. Carol and I, we got this. All right? And you're fine. Just stop crying. It's really off-putting. Okay, but don't expect much help from Carol. She's the totally worst person I ever met in my whole life.
No offense taken, Stan.
Yeah, that doesn't help much, Stan. All right, just get some rest, all right? Lay down. Take a little nap. Well, here I am, alone and in the dark. Christmas. Why does Drew House have to be a Christmas show? Ed and I got along just fine during the holidays before all this added stress came into it. Maybe that Oliver Cromwell guy was onto something good. Sure would be nice if Christmas would just go away right about now. Yeah, That'd be nice. That'd be nice. No Christmas. Christmas free. Christmas free. Not a care in the world. No Christmas. No stress. Trans-Siberian Orchestra! Oh man, I must have really passed out. What time is it? Scott! Scott!
Hi, Stan.
Who's there? Who said that?
It was me. I said that. It's Kevin from Spork in the Road, remember?
Huh? Kevin? From the radio? Aren't you supposed... How did you get in here? Did Carol let you in?
No, Stan, I'm not in the room with you. I'm inside your head.
Ha ha, very funny, Scott. Is it time for the show?
I'm not Scott. I'm Kevin, and I'm really inside your head. Can't you hear the reverb on my voice?
Oh yeah, I guess I can.
Go ahead and try for yourself. You can talk inside your head, too.
Hello in there, Ricola. Whoa, cool. Wait a second, but how is all this happening?
You're dreaming, Stan. I'm inside your dream.
My dream?
That's right, Stan. And as for me, your subconscious chose me as your guide, as I was one of the last voices you heard before you fell asleep. And I'm here to tell you you got your wish. Here inside your dream, there's no Christmas. It's as if Oliver Cromwell got his way for good. Everything in this alternate reality is the same, except for the celebration of Christmas is strictly forbidden. Even saying the word Christmas carries the harshest of penalties. It's been that way for almost 400 years.
No way! You're not serious? Are you serious? Can it be true? Could this be the biggest Christmas miracle of all time?
Hey, what did I say about that C word? Anyway, see for yourself and step into the hall, Mr. Ouncer. Your dream awaits.
Oh, there's Gustav. Oh, look, it's Alfie. Hey, there's Tony actually working for once. Oh, it's Carol.
Good afternoon, Stan. How was your daily nap?
Oh, just fine, Carol. Good and nice.
Glad to hear it. Okay, here's a rundown of new promos ready to put to tape, and I left 2 pair of those new winter gloves we're endorsing on the desk in your office. One for you and one for Anne.
Oh my, thank you.
And as you know, it's about time for your weekly appearance on Scott's show in Studio 8. Here's your coffee. Have fun out there.
Well, Carol, that's awfully just, I don't know. You just seem like
Like I'm doing my job.
Yeah.
Off you go now.
Wow, who knew a world without Christmas would change everything? Wait, did she say Studio 8 or 6? Kevin?
Huh? What? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was just looking around. You guys have a real nice setup up here.
Well, it's not usually this nice and orderly. I thought you were supposed to be some kind of omnipotent tour guide figure.
What do you think this is, a Christmas carol? I know some stuff. Other stuff I don't. Relax.
Okay, all right, gee. Oh, look, there's Scott. It's Studio 8, by the way. Wait, so this isn't a Christmas show. What kind of show does Scott do?
Ah, this I do know. Sports show.
Hey, there he is, like clockwork. Hey, right on time as always. Hey, have a seat. We're just coming back from break. What, Kevin, what am I doing here? Do you know that much at least? Am I announcing something?
Oh, yeah. No. In this reality, you're not a professional announcer. You actually do ad sales.
Oh, so I'm just a salesman?
Technically, yes, but they thought you had a funny voice and point of view, so they put you on air once a week. Just roll with it.
What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Scotty B, here to break down all the X's and O's on your home for Minneapolis sports, KDBM, The Drew.
What the heck?
We're here with the dad of Ed, the quirky turkey from Albuquerque. It's our very own Stanley the Manly, but don't tell his wife, Anley, she doesn't like nicknames. Stan Announcer. How are you today, Stan?
Oh, I never get tired of that intro, Scott. It's like I'm hearing it for the first time every time.
Well, hey, Stano, where'd you get so many nicknames, huh? That's what I want to know.
Your guess is as good as mine, friendo.
Everyone knows when Stan's in studio, it's time for one of our favorite segments of the week. And now, statistically speaking, the most successful prognosticator in Minnesota sports history, Stan Stradamus. Yeah, that's right. It's our very own Stan Stradamus in studio. Now, Stan, preseason, you said the Vikes would win the division. They did. You said they'd be a top 2 seed in the NFC. They are. And, of course, last night they beat the Packers just like you said they would. So, everybody wants to know, are the Vikings going to the Super Bowl?
Yes.
That's it? Come on, Stan. This is radio. Extrapolate.
You didn't let me finish, Scotty. What I was going to say is that, yes, they're going to the Super Bowl. And it's not even going to be that hard, neither.
Well, let's take a break. This hour of the Scotty B Show is brought to you by Dahlbachen Boots, the best thing about winter. Back after this on The Drew.
Hey, come on, Stan, what's going on today? Ann making you sleep on the couch again?
No.
Feeling under the weather?
No, I'm fine. I'm great. Better than ever.
Well, come on, look alive, you know? Zhuzh it up a little bit. You see how I do it.
Okay, I gotcha. I think I can ramp it up a bit.
Would you, please? All right, do that voice I like, okay? All right, back in 5.
What's happening, sports fans? Scotty B live here on your home for Minneapolis sports, KDBM, The Drew. We're back with our weekly visit from Stan Stradamus, who just promised a Vikings Super Bowl appearance. How do you do it, Stan?
Well, if I told you, Scotty B, I'd have to kill you.
Whoa, look out. The assassin is back. Hide the women and children.
I'd probably find a big semi-truck, like one with a lot of wheels, and I'd tie you to the front of it with some rope and something real tight and stretch across the grill so you, like a bunch of bugs would get stuck to your teeth and up your nose and stuff driving across the desert. And I'd drive it down toward a cliff and right before it went over, I'd jump out. No scratches on me, totally fine, but you'd fall over the cliff tied to the semi-truck, and I'd yell, "You had to know, didn't ya?" And you'd get crushed from the semi-truck. You had to know, didn't ya?
The Vikings finish their regular season next Sunday at home against the Bears.
That was okay, right? I hope Scott isn't mad.
Mad? They'll get over it. I thought it was hilarious. Way better than any sports radio I've heard.
Thanks. Oh man, I'm having so much fun with this no Christmas thing. It really is a blast. Oh, look, there's Carol. I wonder what wonderful thing is next on my schedule for today. Hey, Carol, did you hear me on the radio?
I did. You were really funny. I love when you use that voice. You almost sound like, I don't know, like an announcer or something. Have you ever tried being an announcer?
Oh, I dabbled a little in college. But the last place I worked didn't really need an announcer like me, so I stopped.
Huh, that's too bad.
Yeah, it's too bad. Say, Carol, what's next for me today? I always seem to forget where I'm going.
Oh, actually, next, you're joining Cookie. I'm heading there now to drop off some articles you printed out. Follow me.
Man, why can't we trade our Carol for this Carol? It's like night and day.
Knock, knock. I come bearing gifts. Your articles, madame, and the Right Honorable Mr. Stanley Ouncer.
Oh, wonderful. And how are you, Mr. Ouncer? I heard you gave Potty B over there a nice whipping today.
Potty B?
That's my affectionate nickname for him.
Well, I plead the fifth. I'll leave you to it.
Okay, bye, Carol.
Have a seat, Stan. To bring you up to speed, we're doing a kind of easy talker this hour. With the winter solstice happening, I've asked the audience to call in with positive ideas for what to do during the cold, long winter ahead of us.
Oh, okay. Sounds great. I love winter.
Great. Just fit right in like you normally do. Welcome back to AM 1560, 50th Street News. I'm Cookie Douglas. Don't forget at the top of the hour, we'll have the latest out of Washington, D.C. from Tony Peterson. But for now, we're talking about winter. How do you stay positive in all those long, cold, dark days of winter? We'll take your calls at 555-5016. Here's Tracy from Thomas Avenue calling. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Cookie. Oh, I love your show. At my house, we have lots of dogs. So one of the things that keeps me sane in the winter is dressing the dogs up in their little coats and their vests and their shoes and taking them for a walk around Lake Harriet. It's really a spectacle, and I know the dogs really love to show off to the people and to the other dogs in the park, too.
Oh, that sounds nice. How many dogs do you have?
Today? 64.
64 dogs? Yeah, I guess that would be quite the sight. Thanks for checking in with us, Tracy. We're joined here by Stanley Ouncer. Stan, 64 dogs. Can you imagine?
I can't, Cookie. No way. But I'm not really a dog person. My wife Ann and I actually have 2 cats at home. Schubert, or Bertie, and Carl Maria von Weber, who we just call Carl.
Gosh, who named them?
Oh, that was Anne. She named them after her 2 favorite composers.
Let's take another call. Jack is calling from downtown. Hello, Jack, and welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks, Cookie and Stan. A little bit about me. I'm a greeting card writer.
Hey,
I
isn't
work
that
for a
the
large
same
company
Jack
here
from
in
your
town.
show?
I won't
Oh
say
yeah,
who,
he's still a greeting card writer.
But
Good for
seeing
him.
how this time of year is the off season for us greeting card writers, at least until Valentine's Day anyway, I like to get out and do some snowshoeing. It helps clear my mind, and on a nice sunny day, it's really not too cold.
What a great idea, Jack. That sounds like something I'd enjoy. Say, Jack, I've always wanted to ask someone in your profession, what's the hardest kind of card to write?
Gee, the hardest. Well, I don't know. You know what, the easiest ones to write are for birthdays. They really write themselves, so it's very hard to screw up a happy birthday.
Thanks, Jack, for the call. How about you, Stan? What keeps you going during the long, cold winters?
Actually, winter is my favorite time of year because Ann and I love to cook, and there are so many great winter recipes.
That's a great point. What are some of your go-to winter dishes?
Well, my specialty is homemade chicken tortellini soup. It's especially delicious with some freshly baked Asiago ciabatta garlic bread from Byerly's.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Oh, and another favorite is seeds and pulled pork tacos. Let that sit in the crock pot until it just falls apart. Oh, gooey and moist. Oh, not much better than that.
Now you're talking there, Stan.
And how could I forget my absolute favorite, Anne's version of beef bourguignon. She makes that every year for Christmas dinner.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
No, you're right. I always butcher that word. Is it beef bourguignon? Bourguignon? Anne and I have been making it every year for Christmas since we were married. It's our special Christmas treat. Once a year, only on Christmas.
Breaking news coming in here at the Channel 4 News Desk. A local radio personality finds himself in hot water tonight for inappropriate comments made on the air this afternoon. 40-year-old Stanley Ouncer of KDBM and 50th Street Radio is guilty of saying the C word 3.5 times during host Cookie Douglas's popular news and call-in show. Ouncer is currently being held at Hennepin County Jail awaiting trial.
Ouncer, a Minneapolis native, will stand trial tomorrow for his wrongdoings and faces a minimum sentence of 25 years in prison. Station manager Gustav Dahlbakken did release a brief statement saying, "We here at KDBM and 50th Street News are extremely disappointed and saddened by this afternoon's events. We held Stan in high regard, thought he was a good person, but clearly we were wrong, and that is the most difficult part of all this. We apologize for those who were listening at the time of the senseless act and can only hope to regain the trust of the public in time." That's the latest live here from Minneapolis. Bethany Watkins, PBS News.
Good evening. This is NBC Nightly News. The United States is shook tonight after an on-air incident that occurred at a radio station in Minneapolis. Stanley Ouncer sits in jail tonight, facing 25 years in prison for multiple uses of the C word. Candlelight vigils and prayer circles are being held across the country in response to the atrocity. This is the first case of its kind since 1879, and Ouncer will face a judge tomorrow in court who will determine his punishment. For more on this story, we join Stuart Olson, live in Minneapolis. Stuart.
Whoa, that's kind of cool how the music syncs up with my whistling.
Well, it's your dream, so it makes sense if you think about it.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting I'm in a dream. It all seems so real. Man, what a screw up. Finally, I had everything I wanted. All the stress from planning the Christmas show was gone. All my coworkers loved me. I was on the radio and nobody made fun of my voice. And now look what happened. Threw it all away. Right down the drain. Just had to bring up the beef bourguignon.
Yeah. Seemed pretty perfect, didn't it? Pretty perfect.
Are you eating an apple?
Yeah, I'm hungry. This has been a lot longer than I thought it'd be.
Well, stop. It's not like we can share anything. I'm hungry too.
All right. Sorry. One more bite.
Here I am, alone in the dark. Again.
Except for me.
Except for you.
Hey, prisoner, 24601. You get one 90-second phone call, and it's happening now. Take it or leave it.
Geez, okay, well, I know it's already past Anne's bedtime, so I guess I'll just call the station.
Here, it's ringing. Remember, 90 seconds, no more.
What a friendly staff.
50th Street Radio, this is Carol. How may I help you?
Hi, Carol. It's Stanley Ouncer.
Oh, Stan, how are you? How's jail?
Oh, it's pretty good. All told. They gave me one phone call, so I hope I'm not bothering you all over there.
No, it's no bother. Everyone is pretty much gone home. I'm still here on PR duty, but the calls are starting to die down.
Sorry about that, by the way.
You know, everyone from the station will be at the sentencing tomorrow, and there'll probably be a lot of news people there too, Stan. It's been over 100 years since anyone did what you did. That's no small feat.
Wow, really? That is pretty impressive.
Can I ask just one thing?
Sure, whatever you want.
Why did you do it? I mean, how did you... We haven't had that holiday in our lifetimes, not for 400 years.
It's hard to explain, Carol. It feels like a dream. That's all I can really say. Maybe tomorrow it'll make more sense.
A dream, huh? Get some rest now, Mr. Ouncer. You'll need it. And hey, maybe they'll let me bring you your usual coffee order to the courtroom.
That would be nice. Good night, Carol. You know what I do miss about Christmas? The music. I miss singing. There hasn't been any singing at all since I went off Christmas.
You should sing something now. I play piano a bit. I'll accompany you.
Oh, yeah? Okay. This does seem like the part of the dream where I'd sing something really emotional. Yeah, I'm at my lowest point, all alone in a dark cell, mere hours away from being sentenced to life in prison. Only an imaginary person to keep me company, and not even he is all that much to write home about.
I'm going to ignore certain parts of that and agree. What'll it be?
Let's do Gounod's Ave Maria. Key of E flat, please.
Good luck, Stan. I'll be rooting for you.
Order. Order in the court. Order in the court. The court is in session today to address the sentencing of Mr. Stanley Ouncer, who is charged with utterances of multiple C words. Before I make my decision, I would like to give the defendant one final chance to defend his actions. When you are ready, sir, please stand and defend yourself.
Thank you all for coming. I will say I'm not one for making public speeches, so I wrote this down, and I will read it to you now. Please and thank you. And I read, I thank you, Judge, for kindly allowing me the chance to explain my actions. And I do so not only to you, O Judge, but to the world out there. What I said cannot be unsaid. This I know. It is an impossibility. But I stand before the court today, before the country and the world, to convince you of something that I know to not be impossible, that this is a dream. My name is Stanley Ouncer, and I come from another reality, a reality where Christmas is real. I come...
Order. Please allow this man to speak. It is the law of this land.
I come from a reality where Christmas is celebrated each and every year by everyone you and I know. Where I come from, we make Christmas cookies. We sing Christmas songs. We give each other Christmas presents. And if we cannot do that, we just get together anyway and enjoy one another's company for the sake of Christmas. And at the radio station where I work with Scott and Cookie Douglas and Alfie White and Gustav and Carol even, every year we make the best Christmas radio show you've ever heard. It's a lot of work, but in the end, it is worth it. I thought I didn't want Christmas anymore. I thought I'd be happier without the stress and hullabaloo. But now I realize that that is all part of it. Like Jack Marley once said, it's all these complex emotions and feelings wrapped up into one. That's what makes Christmas time so special. So why am I telling you all of this? Well, I figured if I had a dream where there was no Christmas, maybe it's possible that one of you had a dream where there was Christmas. Maybe if I told my secret, then other people would feel they could share their secret too. But maybe that's just not how this is going to go. Maybe it's just me after all. Thank you, Judge. I rest my case.
Wait! Stan! I had a dream too. I had a dream that Christmas was real. Many dreams. So many that it seems as real as anything. I thought I was crazy, but when you woke up from your nap yesterday, on Christmas Eve of all days, I could tell something was different, and I was right. Now, I can't be the only one who's seen Christmas too, can I? There was a song I kept hearing in the dream, a Christmas song. I could never forget it, not in a million years. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know.
where the treetops glisten and children listened to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Well, it seems that we're more alike than we thought. Maybe we've gotten too sensitive these days, trying too hard to be offended by this or that. I think we might all just have learned that we're better off in harmony than we are at casting harm. Stanley answer, by the power given to me by the state of Minnesota, I hereby sentence you to wake up. Wake up.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Stan, wake up, man. Stan, wake up.
Oh, man. Did I miss the show? How long has it been?
Hey, how you feeling? You feeling any better?
Yeah, I think so.
Awesome. Well, we're just about to start the show, and Carol found the missing scripts, so you're off the hook.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, don't ask me how or where.
I had a feeling she might fall through.
All right, everyone's excited and ready to go. You ready? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. You know I'm ready. Let's do this.
Good. All right.
Say, I was thinking, does Alfie have something planned for the finale yet?
Yeah, I don't think so. The chorus is doing Frosty somewhere in the middle, but as it stands, we're ending on the new Nicholas Bailey piece.
Okay. Well, I'll go find him. I've got an idea for a final number.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that'll be perfect. I'll leave a little time at the end. Well, it's about time to bring things to a close here on Drew House Christmas. But before we do, here's a special number from our very own Stan Ouncer.
Thank you, Scott. As we all know, it is easy to get bogged down this time of year in unnecessary stress. Finding the perfect gift for a friend, cooking the perfect Christmas steak goose, making the perfect impression on your girlfriend's parents who are visiting for the holidays, Tony, or even producing the perfect Christmas radio show. And in pursuit of that perfection, it is just as easy to lose sight of how Christmas makes us feel at its very best. So with that in mind, Alfie White, the Drew House Christmas Chorus, and yours truly would like to perform for you a song to help bring you and all of us back to that feeling, whatever that feels like to you. Please enjoy our rendition of the Advent hymn, Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing, penned by Robert Robinson in 1758.
Come thou fount of every blessing,
Tune my heart to sing thy grace, streams of mercy never ceasing, call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above. Praise the mount I'm fixed upon it, mount of thy unchanging love. Here I raise my Ebenezer, hither by thy help I come, and I hope by thy good pleasure safely to arrive at home. Jesus sought me when a stranger, wandering from the fold of God, he to rescue me from danger interposed his precious blood. Oh, to grace, how great a debtor daily I'm constrained to be. Let that grace now like a fetter bind my wandering heart to thee. Prone to wander, Lord, I feel it, prone to leave the God I love. Here's my heart, oh, take and seal it for thy courts above. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la la, la la la. Tune my heart to sing thy grace, streams of mercy never ceasing, call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above. Praise the mount I'm fixed upon it, mount of thy unchanging love.
Well, that about does it for us here at Drew House Christmas. We hope you enjoyed the show, and thanks for listening. Drew House Christmas is property of DB Media and is brought to you by 50th Street Radio. This is Scott Barden wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good night.